Is going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, and this is
Ruby.
Ruby, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Look
Look at this, beautiful over here, all the way over here in downtown San Diego. And today we're going to be talking about misunderstandings. You know, your ex misunderstood you, or you misunderstood your ex, and that's why you guys are not together. But you know, actually, I want to talk to you about this. Is, you know, from a woman's perspective, what are some stages that some guys can go through, or the women as well, to understand someone and stuff like that? Does that make sense?
I think I get what you're saying.
Okay.
So, do you mean that you're not clear on where someone is coming from, and you know that you're not clear, or?
Basically, you're not clear because you don't know where they're coming from.
Okay. Well, I think that one is easy. I feel like that one is just ask them where they're coming from.
Well, you know, it's all in the power of asking.
Yeah,
And-
that's true. I guess for me, I'm like, it's so obvious, just ask them.
Well, you know,
But maybe it's not obvious to you. Maybe you're just like, I just so don't understand. But you're too scared to ask her.
yeah, honestly, I think some people need to stop being so scared. I mean, you're in a relationship for a reason. You were in a relationship for a reason. Obviously, ask. If something's bothered you, ask. Talk about it, right? You know, basically, what are some... What's that?
Okay, well, yeah. I was like, oh, I want more. Okay, so I was thinking more about it as you were describing that, and I think another piece is just kind of understanding where you may have a disconnect, right? So like, do they feel that way in all cases, or was there something specific about a certain situation that made them feel a certain way, whereas if, you know, a couple different things were different,
Right.
then they would feel another way about it. So I guess a big part is also asking like clarifying questions, you know, not just asking like, hey, where are you coming from on this, or like, but also like, did it have to do with this, or like, is it because of some background and this other thing?
Yeah.
And you know, just asking some clarifying questions. And I think a really important part is trying to come from a place of understanding
Right.
more than anything, right? Because even if, you know, usually, at least for me, when I'm not on the same page with someone, I get a little bit fiery. I get a little bit upset. And my recommendation is don't bring it up when you're upset. You're just gonna cause some fights.
Go eat first. I say, go eat first. Like, honestly, for anybody that's in fighting and stuff like that, and you're going through misunderstanding, it's going to go over that stage to where
Yeah.
if you're going to have your emotions come out, you don't want your emotions coming out. I say, go out to a restaurant. Doesn't have to be fancy. Or go get some food so you guys can calm down, talk about it, and then come from a place. You start to understand a little bit and how you can deal with some situations and
Yeah,
stuff like
and
that.
I think that, you know, sometimes some topics are gonna be emotional and there's not really a way around that, but it does make a difference to either be in the heat of that emotion, like right when you're first starting to feel it, rather than as you recognize that you feel that, and you know, it can mellow out a little bit. Like if you think about when you get angry, most of the time there's like the heat of the anger, right? And even
Yeah.
if you still aren't happy about something because it's got resolved, or even if it's not resolved yet, then even with a little bit of time passing, you can have a chance to cool down a little bit, even if you aren't totally happy yet.
I mean, I can just say from an experience, you know, I remember there was one time I got into an argument, and I can remember, like, looking back, you know, it was just a misunderstanding, and I definitely let my emotions get the best of me. So, and that's the thing, you know, how, like, at that time I didn't know how to handle my emotions, because I didn't know how to handle my emotions at that time. It was easy to misunderstand them.
Right.
So
That is a big piece.
that is a
handling
big piece.
your emotions. So, okay, let's recap.
Okay.
So I guess the steps would be, one, just like ask them where they're coming from.
Yep.
2, asking some clarifying questions. 3, coming from a place of understanding and having your emotions in check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's conclusive.
That is conclusive, and honestly, it's just like it's all in asking. I mean, if you are scared, fellas, if you're scared to ask your woman, then let me ask you this: why are you in a relationship with her?
Good question.
For real, ask yourself. You know, and then guys who are working on getting over their, their exes. What are some things you think you could improve on becoming and basically on understanding even more? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think another big piece is, coming from the assumption that that person is coming from a good place.
Yeah.
That they're not just like evil, or like they're not trying to be a villain about something, or they're not just straight up wrong. And sometimes you have a disagree with someone and you're just like, oh, you're wrong. I can't hear you.
I know that if we disagree with each other, we talk it out. So
We do.
We
But
talk
that's
it
why
out.
we have a good friendship.
Exactly. So that's pretty much what this whole video is all about. So listen, again, what do you feel like you got out of this whole video? Honestly, and what are some things that you think you could have improved, right? Because
In your misunderstanding.
in your misunderstanding, because at the end of the day, we can all be misunderstanding to a lot of people. So think about that. Drop it in the comment section. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, it is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz. And this is
Ruby.
and we'll catch you on another one. Wait, another one?
Another one.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one.